There's an enemy that never sleeps, an ally that never tires, a silent force that watches, analyzes, and predicts. It is not human. It is artificial intelligence. Today, national security is no longer just about armed forces, border control, or satellite surveillance. It's a war of data, an invisible war fought by algorithms. And the real question is not just what can AI do to protect us, but who protects us from AI. The new battlefield. In 2023, the U.S. Department of Defense invested over $1.7 billion in artificial intelligence projects, not for academic curiosity, but to build systems capable of making real-time decisions, analyzing threats before they emerge, and acting faster than any human being. These systems don't just collect information. They process it, connect it, and use it to detect suspicious movements, anticipate attacks, and identify dangers hidden within millions of scattered signals. A street camera notices a vehicle slightly out of place, a cryptic message intercepted in a rare dialect, a financial transaction that barely deviates from the norm. All of it is processed. All of it is linked. In an instant. And this is only the beginning. The eye that sees everything. Let's take a real-world example. During operations against ISIS, American intelligence used AI to analyze vast quantities of satellite images, detect suspicious movements, and trace communication networks. An operation that would have taken months was completed in days, thanks to an algorithm. But this isn't just about war. AI is already in place at borders, airports, and seaports. Facial recognition, behavioral prediction, micro-movement analysis, designed to detect stress or hostile intentions. These systems can determine, within seconds, whether a traveler is a potential threat, before a word is even spoken. The risk of automation, at first glance, this seems positive. Fewer risks, greater efficiency, fewer human errors. But what happens when a machine decides on its own that someone is a threat? What happens when the error is no longer human, but algorithmic? And more importantly, who is responsible? In 2021, an automated system in Israel mistakenly classified a civilian area as a military target. The strike was halted in time, but the incident raised a disturbing question. How much can we really trust a system that doesn't understand human context? AI has no empathy, no hesitation, and most of all, no conscience. Psychological warfare and surveillance. But AI isn't only used for defense. It's also a weapon of influence. Algorithms can scan social media to gauge the collective mood of a population. They can predict when a society is close to boiling over, and in some cases, they can actively fuel the tension. You no longer need bombs to destabilize a nation. All it takes is a well-designed algorithm, a wave of polarizing content, a viral lie, a strategic manipulation of information flows. Russia, China, the United States, they're all building AI not just to defend, but to influence, to steer public opinion, to gain strategic advantages without firing a single shot, surveillance or protection. In recent years, dozens of countries have adopted AI systems to monitor their populations, in the name of safety, in the name of stability. But the line between protection and control is thin. When every move is tracked, every word analyzed, every interaction recorded, where does security end and power begin? In certain Chinese cities, AI is used to predict antisocial behavior. People are flagged before they've done anything. A social credit score can affect access to transportation, loans, even education. And all of it is determined by an algorithm. Could this happen in the West? It's no longer just a theoretical question. The domino effect. The more power we give to artificial intelligence, the more dependent we become. The more we rely on automated systems, the more we lose the ability to decide for ourselves. And what happens if one day these systems are sabotaged or begin to operate on logic we no longer understand? A subtle change in the code, a manipulation of training data, a hidden backdoor inserted by a foreign actor. The system begins classifying allies as enemies. It shuts down vital communications. It halts essential infrastructure, and no one understands why. Are we ready for this? Controlling the invisible power eye and national security is a double-edged sword. On one side, it protects millions of lives. On the other, it builds an invisible network that can strangle our most fundamental freedoms. The true danger isn't the technology. It's the illusion that it's flawless. It's blind trust. It's the silence with which we accept that automated systems decide who we are, what we can do, and where we can go. The future of security will not be defined by stronger weapons, but by smarter algorithms. And most importantly, by who controls them, who watches the watchers, who programs the programmers. Final reflection: artificial intelligence is already here. It protects us. It watches us. It judges us. And while we sleep, Believing the danger lies elsewhere, a machine makes decisions on our behalf. Silently, relentlessly. The future of national security will not be fought on battlefields. It will be fought in data centers, in government offices, in invisible labs where our fate is being shaped. Subscribe to AI Unfolded for more surprising insights into the future of artificial intelligence. Want to dive deeper? Watch our next video to uncover another mind-blowing AI concept. What do you think? Should we trust AI this much? Let us know in the comments.